Hello, writers. I'm Mrs. Sharp, and today we're going to learn how to write the first page of our informational writing. Informational writing has three parts. The introduction is where you introduce the topic. The body is where you tell all of the facts about your topic. And the conclusion is where you wrap it up. Writing an informational book is a lot like building a hamburger. First, you have the introduction. That's the top of your burger. In the middle, you tell all of your facts. Those are your toppings. At the end, you write your conclusion and wrap it up. Today, we're going to talk about the introduction. The introduction tells the reader the topic by hooking the reader's attention. To hook the reader's attention, you can begin with a sound. Let's look at an example. Choo choo! A train travels across a rail called a train track. By starting with the sounds choo choo, I hook the reader's attention and want them to read more. Here's another example. Boom, bang, pop! A burst of color exploded in the sky. By using the words boom, bang, and pop, I grab the reader's attention and they want to keep reading. You can also hook the reader's attention by asking a question. Let's look at an example. What has 8 legs and hunts at night? By asking that question, my readers want to keep reading to find out the answer. Here's another example. Do you ever wonder where all that sand came from? That question hooks the reader's attention, and they want to keep reading to find out the answer. You can also hook the reader's attention by telling a surprising fact. Like, an adult elephant can weigh up to 15,000 pounds. That's a surprising fact because 15,000 is a very big number. Here's another example. The highest score ever made in a soccer game is 149-0. That's also an interesting fact because 149 is a lot of points to score in one soccer game. By stating that at the beginning of my writing, my readers want to keep reading. Another way to hook the reader's attention is to show excitement with an exclamation. Here's an example. Run! Cheetahs are the fastest land mammal in the world. By saying the word run, I'm showing excitement, and I hook my readers in, and they want to keep reading to see what happens next. Let's look at another example. Watch out! Here comes a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm showing excitement with the words watch out. Those words hook my reader's attention, and they want to see what's going to happen next. So when you are writing the introduction to your informational book, you can begin with a sound. You can ask a question. You could tell a surprising fact, or you can show excitement. Today we learned that the first part of an informational writing is called the introduction. The introduction introduces the topic to the readers by hooking their attention. We can hook the reader's attention by beginning with a sound, asking a question, telling an interesting or surprising fact, or showing excitement. For my informational writing, I'm going to write a book all about monkeys. I know the sound that monkeys make is ooh, ooh, ah, ah. I think I'm going to begin with a sound. Sometimes a writer might use a combination of beginning with a sound, asking a question, telling an interesting fact, or showing excitement. After the sound, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, I'm going to ask a question. Did you know there are 264 kinds of monkeys? I remember the word you is on the word wall, so I'm going to write that word in a snap. The word there is also on the word wall, so I will write that word in a snap. Can you help me spell it? T-H-E-R-E. Did you know there are, that word is on the word wall too. A-R-E. 264 kinds. Let's stretch that word out. I-N-D-S. Kinds of monkeys. Monkeys. Since it's a question, I'm going to end with a question mark. Did you know there are 264 kinds of monkeys? That's an awful lot of screeching. I think I'm going to write that next. At. Ooh, that word has a chunk that I know. At. That's. And we know that word because it's on the word wall, so I'll write it in a snap. Awful lot. Can you help me stretch out the word lot? Lot of. That word is on the word wall too. Do you remember how to spell it? That's right. Of is O-F. Screeching. Let's see if we can stretch that word out together. E, ch, ch. Do you remember which letters say ch? C-H. Screech-ing. How do I write the sound ing? That's right. I-N-G. Ing. That's an awful lot of screeching. I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end. Let's go back and read what I wrote. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Did you know there are 264 kinds of monkeys? That's an awful lot of screeching. The introduction hooks the reader's attention and makes them want to keep reading more. When you are writing your introduction, I want you to remember to begin with a sound, ask a question, tell an interesting fact, or show excitement.